Hey everybody, we're at the 20th of December 2024. I'm Connor with Honor. We're going to talk about your real estate update. Today's going to be for Canyon Country. Yesterday, when we did our show on Newhall, California, we had seen that the real estate inventory is still continuing to move forward, albeit even though at Christmas time things are a little bit slower. But it seems like less properties are actually coming back onto the market for sale. Once they get into escrow, it seems like they're completing that escrow process. Typically, we had anywhere from 30 to 35% of real estate listings actually fail to complete the escrow period. As we're into December, more than halfway, being about just a few days before Christmas, not about 11 days before the end of the year, it seems like the buyers that are in process are going to go that full range and get all the way to the sold properties. So let's talk just a little bit about what's happening here in the Santa Clarita Valley as I pull up the notes for today. Now, Canyon Country, of course, is going to be one of the cities in Santa Clarita Valley. It's going to be mostly 14 freeway friendly. So if you are a commuter going to Los Angeles or even to the Antelope Valley, usually that 14 freeway side is less burdensome with traffic, at least going in the mornings. Coming home, a little bit different of an issue, but you'll see that entire 5 and 14 interchange back up quite a bit for northbound traffic as you get into the evening time, starting about 4:20, and on weekends, of course, Saturday mornings. Seems like everybody wants to come to Santa Clarita to go to Magic Mountain or one of the other places. As this pulls up here, let me talk about one of the things that we like to with regard to Santa Clarita open houses. On my system, we put information on a daily blog talking about what's happening in real estate. In addition, how important it is to have a real estate agent hosting your open house that knows what they're doing. Now, right now, because the commission structure's changed, wherein before, typically it was assumed that the seller was going to pay the buyer's agent. We don't see that happening as much as it used to be happening. We see that maybe anywhere from 10 to 15% of those listings out there, the buyer's agents are getting paid from their buyers. And then that's another part for negotiation. But I will tell you, for the sellers that are still paying, willing to pay buyer's agents, that amount does make a difference. Now, most sellers and most buyers do not want to go the route of hiring the agent representing the seller. And on the seller's end of it, they don't want to go the route of hiring that same agent or letting their agent represent the buyer as well. Because while it's not really, there shouldn't be any kind of a disagreement amongst parties, they are on two different sides of the equation of a house sale. So usually those buyers that are looking to buy are trying to get their best deal, and the sellers that are selling that same residence, they're trying to get their best deal as well. And you can see the conflict that could come up throughout escrow. And if you have a singular agent trying to hold on to both sides of that, it does definitely create a massive problem when it comes to those sorts of things. Looking right now, we have 855 total listings that are in some kind of process. That includes that have sold in the last 7 days, that have expired and also canceled in the last 7 days, all of the coming soon and active inventory all across the Santa Clarita Valley. But here, let me go ahead and peel this off, and then we will talk about the coming soon and active listings all across Santa Clarita Valley. 478 total. This is going to include the cities of Acton, Agua Dulce, Canyon Country, Castaic, Newhall, Saugus, Stevenson Ranch, and Valencia. Now, moving into the pending or closed properties in the last 7 days all across the Santa Clarita Valley, 38 properties have actually finished escrow and sold all across the Santa Clarita Valley in the last 7 days. Now, let's go ahead and dial it down to Canyon Country, California, because that's the update for today. So I'm going to pull those numbers real quick. Thank you, ChatGPT, for failing me. All right, we're going to go into, we have 109 listings in process in Canyon Country, and that includes closed inventory. As far as coming soon, we're looking at 99 total listings in Canyon Country that are in some semblance of either coming soon, which is only one on Mandan Street. This would be an apartment conversion to condominium. That happened way back in the day. You can usually identify those, just FYI, if you're looking at condominiums that do not have any laundry facilities inside the unit, and they have some kind of a cluster arrangement or a separate room that has paid for vending type machines for the laundry. Usually those are apartment conversions, at least at a couple different places out here in Santa Clarita that have those types of residences. One of those is going to be coming on the market soon. You can see that at Santa Clarita openhouses.com. And then we have 98 active listings in Canyon Country, running the gamut from condominiums to townhomes to single family residences. So right now, sellers are pretty much getting everything they're asking for on listing price. We don't see any buckling of prices out there. We don't see a lot of price adjustments, at least during these last 20, 30 days. Before that, they were very rampant. We had many price reductions. Probably over 50% of the properties that did not get into escrow within the first couple weeks did experience a price reduction or two. The price reductions are going to be very dependent on where the current real estate market is. And in fact, we see price reductions anywhere from just a few $100s to tens of thousands of dollars. And you might think that it always corresponds with price range, like the higher end properties are going to be established or have more price reductions. That actually isn't the case. Some of the lower end properties are receiving massive price reductions as well. Two different factors on that one. It could either be the sellers were completely overzealous in the listing price when they put those properties on the market. Maybe they're getting bad advice. Maybe they're going to the syndication sites trying to find out value. And of course, the syndication sites online are putting values out there in order to elicit some kind of a decision. They're very smart. So if you're somebody that has habitual searches as a real estate buyer may, they're going to basically change that outcome, and you're going to see a different result than maybe somebody that has a more of a seller's mentality or a seller's type of search history. Just watch out for that. If you want the real truth, call a real human being, talk to Connor. I will be more than happy to help you through whatever real estate you need. But if you want to do it without contacting me right away, I get that. Go to SantaClaritaOpenHouses.com. You'll see the book I've just finished, the blog, and other information that will help you at least begin your real estate journey. Eventually, reach out to me, and I'd love to explain to you the process, how it works. My approach as being a cop for a very long time is it's mainly by education, explaining to you how the different parts of the real estate work, and also talking to you about other parts of it that you're going to need to contact, for example, loans and lenders, explaining to you how their process works and making sure that you best protect yourself when it comes to borrowing money to purchase residential real estate. I'm Connor with Honor. Thank you for watching today's 20th of December update. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Castaic update for Saturday. I hope everybody's well. If I can help you, please reach out. I'm Connor with Honor. Over and out.